Nothing sends a homeschool mom through the roof faster than when a kid gets distracted with chores or a lesson. You've told them half a dozen times to stop getting distracted, to stay on task, to focus, to stop wandering off, and yet they still do it. It's maddening because you have other things to do and you cannot babysit them all day long. Hi, my name is Emily Brown. I'm a life coach for Catholic homeschooling moms who want to improve their relationships with their children, to manage their time better and their own mindset, to have emotional regulation, and to teach their kids how to do all of these things as well. I absolutely love helping homeschool moms enjoy this call from God to raise and educate their children at home. And in order to do all of that, you have to start with your own mindset and your own heart, mama. Over the course of coaching thousands of Catholic homeschool moms, I've discovered 4 of the most painful thoughts that Catholic mothers think on a daily basis from God and from their children. And I've come up with 30 really powerful thoughts that you can swap those out for that are going to be more useful, more loving, and more grounded in God's love for you and for your children. So if you catch yourself thinking, I can't handle this, I'm going to ruin my kids, I'm not a good homeschool mom, and I'm not enough, then you need to go and grab my free PDF with the link below this video. And while you're down there, please like and subscribe to this channel so that you can get notified every single month when I release new life coaching content geared specifically to your Catholic homeschooling lifestyle. But then come right back so that we can talk more about distraction during a homeschool day and how to solve it. Okay, so your kids are distractible. They wander off. They bug each other. You catch them reading a book or doing online chat instead of really paying attention to their live lessons that they are enrolled in and that you've paid good money for. And then you go ballistic. So what do? Well, the first thing you need to do, mom, is to calm down. Because here's the thing. By this point, you yourself are already distracted. You are distracted by what you think the ideal scenario is and what you think should be happening, and you're actually not focused on what is happening here and now. When you're not focused on the thing you should be doing, then that is a distraction. And so you need to recognize that you yourself are distracted in that moment, and you need to come back into focusing on what it is that you are truly wanting to do in that moment, which isn't just to get the kid to comply, but it's to find out more about why they're distracted. It's to understand their heart and why they're trying to avoid something that's feeling probably uncomfortable or boring or painful. And yes, we do need to do things that are boring, uncomfortable, and painful sometimes, but none of what your child is doing is a direct assault against you. Okay, when you can stop taking what they're doing or even what they're saying really personally, even if it's directed at you, if you can stop taking it so personally, then a lot of options and opportunities open up for you. You become a lot calmer, you become more open, and you listen better. You become more compassionate, you become more patient, and you start listening for what's truly going on with your child, which helps you build more connection with them. So before you dive into any of the strategies that I'm about to offer to you, which you've probably heard before, then you actually need to calm down. You need to recognize your own distractedness in this moment, connect with your child, and then go to implement some of these strategies, like keeping the study area free from things that would catch your child's attention really easily, or keeping their computer in the middle of a high traffic area with their backs toward the middle of the room so you can easily see what they're doing when you're walking by or from any vantage point in the room. You can also set timers for a concentrated amount of time where they're going to be focused on something for a very specific and limited amount of time with an end point so that they know that this is a temporary situation. And then we're going to offer a reward for the end of that time and staying focused during that time. And listen, rewards are not bad. Our brains are wired by the Lord to desire things that feel good, to want things that feel pleasurable or just better than maybe what we've been doing up until this point. So you can use rewards or positive consequences, it's another way of saying that, to your advantage to help your child learn how to stay focused and to get their work done more efficiently. Some ideas for rewards could be taking a 5 to 10 minute break between subjects, chatting with mom or siblings, or just hanging out with you and spending time with you, going and playing outside, or even just getting a snack. Remember, all human beings are programmed to avoid things that feel like a lot of work, and we're wired to especially avoid things that feel like we might risk failing. And your child might be worried about risking failing the assignments or not being able to understand something, or even risk failing by letting you down. If they feel like they can't do it, they're going to avoid it and they're going to seek something that is going to feel a little bit better, like a good book or a game or a video game or friends online. Listen, they're just behaving the way God programmed them to behave. And it's really not a problem. And it's really not a direct assault against you. And the faster that you can stop taking it personally, the sooner you and your kids can connect and get back to work. So again, when we're wanting to eliminate distraction, we need to pause. We need to understand what distraction really is and what we ourselves as the mothers might be distracted from in that moment. Refocus your brain. Help your child refocus. Connect with them by understanding why maybe they're doing what they're doing. And even if you don't have direct understanding, understanding, just being open to their point of view and what they're going through can be so powerful to help them feel seen and feel heard. And next, mom, you have to stop beating yourself up for what's happening here and chasing thoughts about what should or shouldn't be happening and what you would rather be doing in this moment. Again, we can just find a lot of connection and understanding with our child when they are also not wanting to be doing what they're doing in this moment, which is just going to help us build our relationship and move us forward together as a team. And listen, when you can be kinder and calmer with yourself, then you can be kinder and calmer and more patient with your child as well. And you can engage them in real conversation about what they're doing and why they're having trouble with it. You can start seeing your child as your teammate instead of your enemy, and you can make significantly better plans with your teammate by your side rather than trying to force your enemy to do something that they just really don't want to do. Letting go of distraction for yourself can help you usher in less distraction for your own child and allow more space for the human experience that God is allowing each of you to go through in this time, which is just part of your journey toward becoming the saints that He desires for you to be and that you desire for yourself and for your child. Once you can step into fulfilling that mission that God has placed on your heart to raise and educate great saints, you will find that you are a much happier and holier woman, daughter of God, and mama that you've always deeply desired to be. And listen, friends, if you'd like to know more about letting go of distraction, refocusing your own distracted heart and brain, finding more connection and compassion with your kids, then please come and join me in the Happy Holy Mama membership, which is my life coaching program for Catholic homeschooling moms. You can get all the details for that in the link below this video. And now is the very best time to come and work with me today, right now, because the doors to Happy Holy Mama will be closing by the end of the calendar year of 2025 so that I can take all of our members through my step-by-step process to unwind our squirrely unwanted thoughts, to refocus our hearts and minds, to regulate our emotions, to manage our time, to home educate our children the way God is calling each of us uniquely to do. We're going to start all of that with Reset Your Homeschool Month in January 2026. And then we're going to be going through the rest of the year really intentionally together, step by step. So this is the very best time. If you've ever wanted to come and work with me and you've been just waiting for that time, now is the time. So please come and join me right now. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Emily@fiatlifecoaching.com, and I am more than happy to answer your questions. All right, my friends, I hope you have a beautiful month. I look forward to serving you in Happy Holy Mama or here on YouTube in the future. I'm praying for you. God bless.